Hello, this is GuavaMoment, and we're back for more Terror from the Deep. My guest today had nightmares of this game in grad school. His name is Dirtanium.
Hello, this is Dirtanium, also grade school.
Great school.
Terrifying game.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, I'm just moving out of the Triton here, looking for an ambush, and oops, video's hiccuping a little here on my end. I had the magnetic ion armor, so I thought I'd get somebody up high, thinking, well, maybe they can see a little bit further.
Yeah, I gave him the magnetic ion armor because of that Andy Waldfeld video. There was really only one choice for someone to research something, and that was it. Now you're just moving things out.
Yeah, just trying to use the sub for some cover, making sure not to send somebody horribly to their death.
Okay, so I've got most of my guys in the sub, just moving some around here. See one guy over here. I'm worried that he'll have most of his guys up on level 4 from his magnetic ion armor. That was a lucky shot.
I was wondering how much that stuff actually helped.
Yeah, well, the magnetic ion armor is even thicker than ion armor. These blaster rifles, I think, won't do any damage unless it's a side shot. Which makes me wonder why you brought some.
For mobility. Basically, those 4 blaster rifles were supposed to be my scouts.
A lot of people say that, but I've never really noticed any lack of mobility with Heavy Sonic. Okay, this guy here. He spawns in this closet, and if you're playing against the computer, he will stay in that closet the entire game. And he will kill whoever opens the door to try to kill him.
Yes, they do.
Ah, it's so annoying. Now, since this is the supply ship, it has a kind of secret entrance on the roof. I'm gonna send most of my guys up to the roof to have a good sniper's nest up there.
Alright, so let's see here. I had one guy die, and I figure the shots were coming from left side of the screen, that bottom left corner. If I remember correctly, try and send somebody out there.
See a shot coming from there.
Yeah, the reaction fire.
Now, you don't have a lot of cover here, which is why I'd imagine that you would have a bunch of guys head straight up in the map, and as soon as someone is seen, you could have like 7 or 8 guys all shooting at them. That's my biggest fear here.
I was just struggling because there wasn't any good cover to send people to, and I don't usually hit the point in the game where you get the magnetic ion armor.
That's why I had I made this mission with the Triton facing that way, so you can kind of use it as cover. If you have to, you can just go straight up and straight down and just use the actual sub. Which you kind of do here. It's your first couple turns are very good. Not that that's implying his other turns are horrible, but I'm just saying he does a good job at the start.
Yeah, and here I'm thinking, oh wait, they can fly. Well, we'll get them up high, maybe be able to shoot over some obstacles, and use that top radar antenna or whatever of the Triton for some cover.
And with the thermal shock, you can shoot down at the ground, so you don't even have to hit people. You can just hit the ground beside them.
Exactly. Yeah, those that thermal shock launchers. I was very excited to use them.
Now, you mentioned at one point during this that you said that what did you say? You said that this whole multiplayer thing was a little bit more buggy than I was letting on, and something weird was happening here that I've never seen before. I can't see that guy. He's clearly there, but no one has the little, 1 number on the right. So this has happened to both sides, but something weird is going on.
Yeah, that was not fun for me. Oh, wow, they're actually taking quite a few shots.
But I mean, it worked in your favor as well. You could see some of my guys that you shouldn't have. I like to prioritize the flying guys, just to try and I don't know, make him think that flying is a bad idea, because it's not what I want him to be doing.
My thought on the flying guys was hopefully they'd be harder to hit. I have no idea how that really works.
I think they will be.
The game. But certainly for a shock launcher, it would be harder to get splash damage.
Absolutely. I think once you add in that third dimension, it makes it a little harder to hit people, but that's just my opinion. I have no evidence to back that up. Okay, here we go. Set up my death squad on the side of the ship.
Oh, good lord.
I have a couple of people with the thermic lance, just try to charge them. And this is weird. What is he standing on? I don't know.
He's floating. It's water,
men
he's
can't
buoyant.
float.
Okay, so Sad King Billy spies some people, so I'm thinking, alright.
Oh yeah, you can't fly
Start
up from a
taking
kneeling
pop
position.
shots. Again, don't usually play this with the flying armor. And
I imagine most
recall
people.
correctly.
I imagine most people give up on the game before then.
Well, I hit the research bug when I first started playing it.
Yeah.
Played for just months. Nothing.
Now I don't know if you know this, but you can kneel in midair to increase your accuracy.
I think I figured that out later. And yeah, I think I had a little bit of trouble lining up some shots here.
Well, you're doing the right things. You have your guys just trying to shoot across the map from a good spot where I can't hit you back. You're just
Right.
not hitting because they're all rookies.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You play the game a lot, and you know, I ended up with a pretty good squad that could actually hit things, and
Yeah, you stunned a guy there you didn't even know was there.
yeah, get the refill out.
With the
Just
exception
double
of
check.
With the exception of the 3 thermic lance lobstermen, we're actually equal in number here for guys that can shoot.
I just made some. Those first 2 casualties, I really wish they could have taken out some lobstermen with them. But hopefully the shock launchers is my thought once I bring them into play. So I wasn't disheartened at all.
There's everyone on that side down.
Yeah. And Sad King Billy lives for another turn.
Now, people watching the thread, that's what you need to be doing. One guy sees some aliens, the rest shoot at them from cover.
Yeah, get those flying shock launchers back in their cover and try to find some sneaky spots for these forward observers here. I don't know if it shows, but I was just super paranoid about reaction fire.